Hello there, Taurus. It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today, we are going to be doing your weekly tarot reading. This is good for the week of August 15th through the 21st. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Archangel Raguel, justice, harmony, solutions. Very much a Libra energy there. Bringing things into balance. And then dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. Yeah. Staying, bringing into balance. There, you could be, we'll look at the tarot. You could be a little bit out of balance, giving a little bit more in a situation than you're getting, but there's this energy of trying to bring harmony and balance to a certain situation in your life. It could also be that you have, there could be conflict in a relationship, romance, family, friend. It could be co-workers, something like that. Wow. But there is the sense of bringing things back into harmony, getting things back into alignment, into balance. Yeah, loyal heart. Wow. Okay. All that glitters. To me, this is always people, whether it's you or a person that you're dealing with. Somebody is hiding their true feelings right here, In some cases, this can mean a sense of codependency where one person is not shining their light as brightly as they could shine it because the person in the connection or whatever is, wanting them to not shine as brightly. So, that could be part of your situation, but that might not be, that's more like a codependent situation where, you're kind of like not, in that case, you're not being who you truly want to be because you're, it's a little bit of like walking on eggshells. If you're who you truly want to be or being called to be, then somebody in your life may either leave, right? But I feel like you're coming to the edge. You're finding the courage. This is the Fool card. Finding the courage to be who it is that you truly are. To bring yourself into harmony. Being happy with yourself. Some of you, I'm hearing speaking your mind, speaking your truth. Okay, Ace of Cups, lovely. Putting your love out there or somebody else's, dropping the burdens in a situation and either starting a new love relationship. I think this is kind of a love relationship. But starting a new love relationship or restarting an old relationship, because we have the Wheel of Fortune, things coming in, Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups. My goodness. Yeah. Having the strength and courage in order to go in this direction. I feel like for a lot of you, it's dropping the burdens, perhaps of a past relationship and stepping into something new. But if it's, coming together of a relationship, yeah, because we have the Judgment card. Yeah, kind of a reuniting type of energy here. But it can be even you reuniting with your own wanting to have love in your life, somebody's speaking their truth here, wanting to bring this back together, wanting healing in this situation. Wow. Lots of love in this connection. So however that plays out with you. Yeah, so we have loyal heart and Five of Cups. Somebody here is missing somebody. Look at this, I think it's interesting. She's really kind of looking at what she's lost here, right? Instead of what she still has. But it's also like she's longing for this love connection, this loyal heart connection. Longing, right? longing for a connection in general, or a connection that, she has lost. And, gender doesn't matter. I'm just going with this illustration. I feel like it's interesting. This says loyal heart. And then the dog says, be loyal to what you love, So she's looking at something that is represented of a loyal heart, whether, it's your own heart, it could be your own heart, or something that you do love, or a person that you love. It's being loyal to it, looking at it, longing for it, a sense of longing for whatever this is. I feel like this is a connection that you already kind of, have in your life. But for some of you, if you have ended a connection, you have no idea of trying to reunite with that person, right? Then it is also kind of like just longing to have a connection, having somebody that is loyal to you, having somebody you can be loyal to. Really interesting. Yeah. Okay, Seven of Wands on the bottom, trying to get on top of this energy. Your doubts are sabotaging your own victory. So however this is playing out, because I feel like there's a couple of different storylines. If there is somebody that wants to come back to reunite, because we do have that energy here, this would be a connection. I mean, if it's toxic or abusive, that's not something you want to reunite, right? That would mean that you're trying to be loyal to your own heart, right? And being loyal to your own heart means that you don't allow others to come in and be unloyal to your heart. So there's a couple of energies here. If it's somebody coming back from the past that really has not been loyal to you, okay, then it's about recognizing I have to be loyal to my own heart. Even though I miss this person, even though I miss this connection, I'm staying loyal to me and what is good for me. If it is a connection that, like a family connection or a friend connection where, you just had, you had a disagreement about something, but it's something that you can get over, right? It's about, I've missed you. And not allowing, the whatever happened in the past to hold you back from the victory that this relationship can bring to you. And then if you're like, no, I've ended all those relationships, I'm looking for new love, because we do have the Ace of Cups, which is new love, right? It's about understanding that what has happened in the past in previous relationships cannot hold us back from the love that we are seeking in our life. That we have to allow new people that are coming into our life not to be like hyper-focused on trying to find red flags or why they're not going to work out. Allowing ourselves to be open to new love means that we are open to who is coming onto our path until until we have some reason to doubt them, right? It's allowing them to have a clean slate because you want the same thing from them for you. So what is your obstacle? Yeah, I feel like you're kind of staying home, maybe by yourself, maybe a little bit solitary at this time. Having patience with this time. You could be separated, if you're like in a long-term committed relationship of some sort or a marriage, and you have separated, right, to see if you can still work out the relationship. But you're kind of separated. It's about, you may be running out of patience in this situation. Kind of, I don't have enough patience. There's time. There needs to be some time to heal in order to bring this justice, this harmony to this situation. There's a little bit of an energy here. You could be working with a Sag, Leo, or Aries, but there's almost somebody in this connection is trying to manifest this to come back together very quickly, and could possibly be using physical intimacy as romantic gestures or whatever in order to bring this back together. So there's, the path is unclear. So somebody, I feel like somebody in this connection, I'm not sure that it's you, Taurus, but the person that you're dealing with, even if this is a new person, okay, there's somebody here that is really impatient, does not want to be solitary anymore. So there's almost like this, well, I don't know how long I'm going to be solitary, so I'm going to manifest something that comes in and use perhaps, use perhaps physical intimacy instead of giving it time to create emotional intimacy, right? I'm just going to rush into physical intimacy. Because we do that when we're almost like, really missing a connection, feeling maybe a little bit sad. We can rush into something. But in the end, we also know that, using physical attraction in order to manifest what we want is not going to work, right? It's just not. It's not going to last. You have to have that emotional intimacy just as much. I mean, this can be, fun, but at the same time, it's not bringing you to the victory that you're wanting. So the advice here is that, we have a Justice card. It's all about balance, bringing this into balance, having victory over balance. You could be dealing with a Libra because there's a lot of Libra here, but Libra is really about bringing things into balance, bringing your emotions, your physical and your emotional intimacy into balance. Understanding that, if you just have physical intimacy, you're not going to have the success that you're looking for in a connection, right? That it has to have both. For some of you, you could be in a newer connection. And the person that, or you, somebody, could be trying to rush it into a more, physically intimate relationship. But it's about, we're going to take it a little bit slower. We're going to get to know each other a little bit better. Bring this into balance. And once again, they're saying, make sure that you're loyal to you, loyal to your heart. Knowing what is good for you. At the same time, if you have been in relationships where, you have perhaps rushed into it physically, I feel like you're kind of you've learned that lesson. You're getting victory over that, about not being, standing in your power. I guess is the way I would say it. Standing in your power, not allowing somebody to rush you into situations that you're just not wanting at this time, Yeah, wow. Page of Pentacles. I feel like somebody's trying to come in. It could be that for some of you, you started a new relationship. It got physical really, really quickly. And then you could have broken it off or tried to cool the relationship. I feel like this person might be coming back around and, trying to offer, something. There is a lot of love in this situation. I feel like part of it is that it got off. It was really hot and heavy in the beginning. And then, there could have been this, well, wait a minute, I don't know anything about you. And it's kind of like, okay, let's go back. You could be dealing with an Aries, once again, another Libra. But, standing in your power, understanding that you have control over who you let into your heart, right? Balancing out, the energies there, and the Seven of Wands. Standing up for yourself, standing up for what is best for you. Lots of Libra energy. Lots of Libra. This person could be highly attractive, and or they could find you highly attractive. Because, there's that energy of looking at it almost a little bit through rose-colored glasses. There could be something, and it may not just be a physical attribute. This person maybe, has a lot financial stability, or has a lifestyle that's really fun, but I really feel like you're coming to the edge. You're kind of like, well, wait a minute. I'm looking at love in a new way. Yeah. Really lovely. Divine Dragon. My goodness. Yeah, this is the energy, of you have the knowing within. It's about allowing yourself to go there, to sometimes we know the truth inside of ourselves, about ourselves, about how we relate to others, how we relate in a romantic connection, about what we are attracting to ourselves. Sometimes, when we look at that truth, right? It can sometimes be difficult, but at the same time, it helps us to stand in the power of no longer, right, covering up the emotions or the feelings. Yeah, there's so much love. You have so much love. You are a star. You are a bright star, Aquarius energy here. But, just really standing in your truth. What is it? What decisions are you making? And I really feel like in love connections, but it could be family or friend. But what, standing in your truth about what is really good for you, what is good for your loyal heart, being loyal to you, dropping the burdens of, worrying about what other people want, and making sure that you're making decisions based on what's really good for you. Wow, Taurus. Lovely reading. Yeah, I really like this because I feel I have this strength inside of me, and I feel like you are truly standing in this strength. You're kind of like, yeah, I got this. I got this, Mary Sue. I got this, and knowing that you have the Judgment card too. Knowing that you get to judge, you get to decide about this relationship, whether it's a new person, somebody returning, right? Or a relationship that you're in that maybe has had a little bit of conflict or has started too quickly, right? And so it's kind of like, yeah, no, wait a minute. You're sitting in the driver's seat. Yeah, it's all up to you. It is all up to you. But your advice from Spirit is to make sure that you stay loyal to your own heart, loyal to you. Really interesting. I'd love to hear in the comments how that might resonate with you. I also do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. And I wish you so much love and light this week and in this situation and always. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.